Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on setting up the Java development environment. In this video, we'll be setting up everything you need to start coding in Java, from installing Java Development Kit, which is JDK, to configuring your environment and running your first program. Why it is important? Because setting up environments correctly is crucial for smooth development and ensures that your Java programs run without any issue. So the first step is installing the Java Development Kit. So what is JDK, by the way? JDK is Essential Toolkit for contains everything you need to compile and run your Java applications, including the Java runtime, environments, and development tools like Java, C, and Java, which I explained in this tutorial. So the first step is downloading the JDK. So we go to the Oracle official website, or you can search for JDK download and it goes to the Oracle website. So we will look for the JDK 23, which is the latest version when you watch this video, and then you choose your environment. In my video, I'm using macOS, and I'm using the DMG installer, which is the environment that I'm using. Let's finish, and we have this package. Double click on the package, and it gives me this installer. So I continue, giving the accept, continue, and we wait until it finishes the setup. After you install the JDK, it is possible that automatically this system knows your JDK. So for example, if I say Java-version, automatically you see that Java has been recognized as an environment variable. However, if it is not there, you need to set up your environment variable. And why environment variable matters? Because it's a way for your operating system to know where Java is installed and make it accessible globally from the command line. So how can we set up the Java home? So in the Mac system, if I use ls-la, it gives me the hidden file. And if I look for zshrc, you see that it is not there, but we can install it to see this path, Java home bin. If it's not there, you need to add it. Nice. So now the next step is installing a code editor, which is, in my case, I'm going to install IntelliJ IDEA. If you search for IntelliJ IDEA and download, it redirects us to the download page. However, there are two kind of versions in IntelliJ IDEA, Ultimate Edition and Community Edition. As you see, the Ultimate Edition is a free 30-day trial, which I'm not going to install. In this case, I'm going to use the Community Edition. Now the download is ready, and we are going to install the IntelliJ IDEA. After you install, you can run the application. Awesome. So, do you have any setup from the previous projects? If you do, you can import it. Otherwise, you skip the import. Now, this is the first structure that you see for creating your first Java application. So let's create a new project. So here you see that there are different text boxes and you need to fill in the blanks. So now we are going to create our first project. Let's put a name for our project. I'm going to put it coding adventure first demo. That's a long name, however, it's okay. You can put a location. So we can create a Git repository. We haven't arrived to this part. However, in my next videos, I'm going to talk about Git as well. Build system for your application. We haven't talked about Maven or Gradle. In my next videos, I'm going to talk about Maven and Gradle in details. For now, we just choose IntelliJ IDEA. What is the JDK that we are going to use? The JDK that we installed in the few minutes ago, we are going to use it as a JDK Java Development Kit. It is necessary because without JDK, we cannot have any Java project. So it gives me an option to add a sample code, a generate code with onboarding tips. We can have it or we cannot. It's an option, but let's keep it as it is as a simple solution. And there are some advanced settings such as naming the module, content root, and module file location. So all of them, as you see, by choosing the name, it makes the module for us, and the content root is based off what name we chose. Let's create it and let's see what happens after that. Awesome. We have our first project and it gives me a sample that hello world and welcome. But I would like to delete this stuff and write it by our own. The main folder that we need to take care is C folder, and whatever file that we make under SRC, it will be counted as an important file in our project. Awesome. So we have the main. So without having this class, it's only a file that has no meaning. However, by adding some special keyword that, as you see, has a special color, we are going to create our project. Public is a keyword, class is a keyword, main is a name that is the same as the name of the file. So if I choose something different, then you will see some red line. That doesn't mean good. It means that something is wrong in your structure. So we choose the same name as the file for our class. Now we have a class. What are a class? What is class? What is class? What is public? There are lots of things that we will talk about it in the following videos. For now, we just accept that we have a public class main and we have a class that does not anything, but we need to do something. So let's do something. As you see, we have a class that does nothing for us. We need to add some action. So one way is writing one by one public static void main string args, and then you write your code over here. Or so what I suggest is using short key like PSVM tap, and automatically it makes you public static void main. And here you can write again system dot out dot println hello. Or you can use short key s out. Add something here like hello or so now we want to run our application. What does it mean running the application? It means that I have some code and I want to see some actions. So there are different ways to run it. The first way is going to the run menu and run the main Java. Another way is using this arrow and running the application. Another way is running this arrow. So let's do one of those. Bingo. We have our first application that uses JDK, uses IDE, and with some syntax, we have our first Java code.